Duquesne University is hosting the National Conference on the First Amendment. The event is going to see a real who's who of journalists across the country, from free speech activists to government officials, all come together to talk about the impact of the First Amendment on free speech.
The First Amendment truly is the bedrock of all other freedoms under our Constitution. It's what has made and continues to make America the greatest nation in the world.
Duquesne University President Ken Gormley says this national conference on the First Amendment was conceived 2 years ago when he was asked to collaborate with Maxwell King, the president of the Pittsburgh Foundation and the former editor of the Philadelphia Inquirer. The goal? To create a national conference to talk about the central importance of the First Amendment in the system of democracy, an important lesson for all students on campus.
These are the core rights in our whole constitutional system. Without them, we don't have anything.
The First Amendment is under attack in our country, and the attack on the free press is just an example of that.
Mary Beth Tinker knows firsthand. She is a free speech activist best known for her victory in a Supreme Court case involving freedom of expression in schools. She stresses to students the importance of a free press.
We need journalism, we need the free press, and we need universities and colleges where students can speak freely and discuss the issues of the day.
She encourages students not to shy away from issues and events that are divisive.
Controversy is part of education, and controversy is part of democracy. And without that, we don't have a democracy. Luckily, we have a First Amendment to help guide us in how to talk to each other with respect and how to have civil dialogue.
The United States is not the only country facing issues surrounding freedom of speech. It is downright dangerous in other countries.
Well, North Korea is, if not the most brutal nation, certainly one of the worst places in the world on human rights issues, violations. And there is absolutely no freedom for its citizens for anything.
Suki Kim spent years undercover in North Korea. She fears what she witnessed in North Korea is happening here.
And I'm talking about the respect for truth. So when the foundation shakes, then I think that it can rapidly become chaotic. And I do think that we are in that moment of crisis in America where information is losing its meaning and truth is also being disrespected.
Even the Solicitor General of the United States made the trip to campus, emphasizing the First Amendment's importance not only today, but into the future.
Well, the First Amendment is obviously critical to how our government functions and the founding of our country. And so it's important for every generation to understand and renew their commitment to the First Amendment. And I think this is a great opportunity to do that.
I think it's important to have as free and open discussion as possible on virtually every area covered by the First Amendment. In fact, every area.
Dr. Clifford Bobb is chair of the Political Science Department at Duquesne and reiterated the importance of dialogue on issues surrounding the First Amendment.
So to hear some of the nation's authorities on a whole range of different First Amendment controversies, discuss them in a civil way, sometimes on both sides of the issues, was really a tremendous thing for the Duquesne community, especially students.
If you missed the conference, Duquesne University has provided all of the speakers and all of the sessions online. You can find that link at duq.edu/1A. At the Power Center at Duquesne University, I'm Mark Frazee, Praxis Magazine.